I couldn't help it. Hi guys, happy Saturday. Hello Doug, hello Shar. We are making, I am making beef barley soup. Yummy. And we're going to have some jalapeno bottle caps to go with that. Luckily, they're already made and I just got to cook them. And going to have a chocolate or vanilla soufflé for dessert. Sounds yummy.
Yum.
Also going to have BLTs with that soup. So it's going to be a good night. Have good, warm comfort food.
Yep.
It has been pretty chilly. Got a little snow. Most of it's melted, but we got anybody in the room? Not yet? Okay, well, that's all right. I'm going to stand here and mutter it pretty much whatever. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, I don't know. Not much else going on.
No.
No summer projects or anything.
Janice is here.
Hi, Janice. Welcome. Happy Saturday. You missed Bonambi. Nothing. I'm just kidding. So yeah, barley beef soup or beef barley soup. Pretty much vegetable beef soup with barley in it. Go figure that one, huh?
She said happy Saturday.
Really? Yes, and happy Saturday to you and to Ed. Glad you're here. It's been a little while since we've seen you. And I'm just going to chop up this celery just because I really don't have much else to do right now. I'm going to get started on the dessert, the soufflé. I'm going to get the base made for it here pretty quick. I'm just going to go ahead and slice up just about the only veg I got to. Slice and dice. Yeah, I'm just going to use some mix of frozen veg in there for the most part and put in some fresh celery and onion since these don't come in that. You don't get them that way. Oh, phone call. Well, we will see. We've been getting a lot of advertising type calls and surveys and junk. So we will see. Okay, may or may not use all of this celery, but we're just going to get it cut into some nice pieces here. Alright. Okay. And always when I'm making any kind of soup with vegetables in it, I'm usually going to use the celery leaf. Got a lot of celery flavor.
Doug,
Oh, okay.
they're having red chili and cornbread.
Red chili and cornbread. Yummy. Cornbread's always a tasty thing to have. Alright. So I'm just gonna keep on doing. Pretty quiet for a Saturday.
Yeah.
It is. We usually have a few more folks in the room, but I don't know.
Eli's here.
Eli, happy Saturday. Just getting a little bit of onion and celery slice and dice here for the soup. Good enough. That's good enough. All right, just gonna get this out of my way. So, for the last couple of weeks, we've picked, I think it's been Friday, it just seems like a good day to make something and a bunch of it so that we can freeze it and have it for days when we just don't want to cook anything or whatever. So far we've done chicken pot pies and beef pot pies. We did cherry pies and blueberry pies. What else did we do? We did jalapeno bottle caps, Swiss steak, and two different kinds of soup, French onion and potato, ravioli. So we've got a nice selection of stuff that we probably wouldn't have to cook
Yep.
a dinner for, I don't know, a month. But we like to do that just for convenience, right? Have something frozen that we know what's in it.
Yep. Ralph's here.
Hey, Ralph. Happy Sunday.
And YT Dark Gaming.
YT Dark Gaming. Well, welcome. Forgive me. I don't recognize the name, but you're certainly welcome. Where are you from? And I mean, you don't need to give me like a street address or anything. Just a general vicinity and what brings you here. Old guy who needs to know. All right, enough such silliness. Let's get started with making the soufflé. Like I said, this is just going to be the base of the soufflé. Where'd I put my measuring spoon? Right there. So, just going to get a tablespoon of flour and a tablespoon of butter, if I can find where I put it. Maybe I didn't take it out of the refrigerator.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
All right, so I'm just going to cut a tablespoon. Okay, basically, the oven's hot. Basically, I'm just going to make a roux.
He's from Ohio, Dark Gaming.
Ohio.
He says I'm connected to you as well.
Oh, from Ohio. Awesome. I lived in Ohio for a short time. As a teenager near Bowling Green. Awesome. Well, welcome. Saturdays I cook whatever you guys request, and I just happen to draw it. Tonight it is the barley soup, and was that the Wild Man from Crazy Food Crew?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yep.
Okay. Just gonna get this to come together. Actually, probably should have just melted the butter first, but
Dark Gaming says nice. That's cool.
and so okay, I almost messed up because I really do need to melt the butter first, but this is gonna be okay. Kind of a reverse roux. But I want to make sure I get it melted, and then I'm gonna try and toast this flour a little bit, get some of the rawness out of it. Getting there. Then I'll add some milk to it. Woo! And then we'll be cooking with electricity. All right. Almost. Want to give it a little minute here. It'll make the soufflé taste better. Got to watch the temperature though. You don't want to burn it.
No.
It's super easy to do. I've done that a couple of times. Get distracted for a minute, and the next thing you know, smoke and everything. Woo! Okay. That's looking really good. Okay, so half a cup of milk. Half a cup of milk. Now it's like making gravy or pudding, whatever, you know. When it gets hot, it'll thicken. Okay, and turn it up a little bit now. Gotta separate a couple eggs real quick, like. Put it in the container I wanted in, I suppose. Looking good. Looking good. And that separating actually went pretty well. The last time I tried doing this was last week, and I had to start over. Is that right? Was it last week? I think it was. Went through a lot of eggs. There we go.
We'll add that to the basket, Darlene.
What's that?
Taco soup.
One more time.
Taco soup.
Taco soup? Oh, that sounds good. I can do that. That sounds delicious. All right, we're just about there. Looking good.
There's that for the basket.
All right, yep. When you request something, bang. It gets popped into that basket. You never know. We might draw it later tonight. It all depends.
Ralph says I'll be heading to check out a school gala this afternoon.
Gala.
It's raining, but it sounds like we're going to head anyway. I'll probably wear my umbrella hat.
Yeah, well, it's a good time for it.
Yep.
Okay, so let me shut this off. Slide this over. I don't need those for a while.
Eli says it's been a rough week.
Has it? Sorry, buddy. It's been a pretty quiet week here. Nothing spectacular going on. Taking the dogs for a walk, and that's been about the highlight of it. Although, for those of you that have been asking, we'll put a teaspoon of Neller in there. The trip to the orthopedic surgeon went really super good. And I'm sure you could tell I'm walking around a lot easier today. And that's a good thing. Now it's just normal or regular everyday aches and pains that I have that I was dealing with to start with. If that makes any sense. Alright, here we go. Just gonna temper in these egg yolks. Like I said, it's just like making pudding pretty much. You can use cream instead of milk if you want. You could also use like half and half if you want to. Okay, same thing now with this. Let this come up to temp and cook. Then I'm going to set it aside, and I won't have to mess with it until it's time to finish the dessert. So I figured this would be a good thing just to get out of the way real quick. it actually needs to cool anyway. If you wanted to make soufflés for tomorrow, you could do this part today.
Yep. Oh, Jeff, epic eating and great escapes. Eat and great escapes.
Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I am just getting the base for the souffle finished off. So what was the name again? Jeff's? Jeff's?
Jeff's?
Well, I'm gonna go with Jeff's. Jeff. Welcome. I do not recall seeing you before, and you're I think like the second newcomer that we've seen this evening. That's awesome. Where are you from, and how did you find out about my channel? What brings you here? All right. Saturday nights I'm cooking what you guys request, so or vote for. In this case, it's the souffle was voted for on the community page.
Eli said that he laid his grandmother to rest a couple of days ago.
Oh, I'm sorry, Eli. I'm so sorry. I don't know what else to say. All right. Oh, hey, what do you know? Right there. Guess what I found?
Debbie McGee, sir.
Good evening, Debbie. Happy Saturday.
She says, how is your day going?
Day's going fairly well. It's, we did get a little snow, not like it seems like you guys got on your side, but going okay. Yeah, cooking up some soufflés and some soup, and I'm just gonna butter these ramekins right now so I do not forget to do it. That would be my luck.
Well, Jeff's Epic Eats, a.k.a. the Dad Cave.
Dad Cave.
A
Awesome.
new channel.
New channel. Well, welcome. God, Jared, it's been a little while. Glad you're here. All right, so I'm just going to sugar the inside of these ramekins really quick.
And he said the El Jeff, Jefe, is a Spanish for the boss.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, I'm glad you're here. All right. Okay, now these are good. I don't need to mess with them till later. This one is stirred. Okay. Let's get some barley started.
Yeah, he says they got 2 feet of snow.
2 feet, yeah. We got about
2 inches.
2 inches, yeah. Really, just hardly any at all. And it's almost completely melted now. But we've been seeing where your whole area there is snowed in. Early winter or late fall storm, I guess. Okay. Trying to do this without dumping any all over.
Kara says J in Spanish is pronounced with the H sound.
Yep.
Yep.
That is correct. Okay, so half a cup of barley, and a cup and a half of water. Let's turn on the right burner, shall we? Okay. Let's get this closed off and maybe put somewhere that I don't end up dumping it all over, which has been known to happen. Yes, since I can't get into my drawer there. Okay. Now, did I put my vanilla in? I don't recall. Yes, I did.
You do.
In my egg yolks, because that's the way I always do it. All right. that's going. Let's get something rocking with this soup. Got 4 cups of some really nice beef broth here. I'm gonna add more, but I'm just gonna start with that.
Ralph said like jalapeno, I guess. I always used to pronounce that wrong.
Jalapeno or jalapeno. Okay, we'll get that carrot and celery going. I got a couple of sirloins here.
Jared says beef barley soup sounds amazing.
It's been a while since I've actually made it.
Yep.
We were just talking about it just before the stream started, and we've been together for 33 years, and I think I've maybe made it for us once, maybe once, not more than once. So it's high time, I guess. So I'm just gonna cut a little bit of that fat out of the steak here. Just the big piece. All right. Get some nice cube action going. Yum. I could have used something like stew meat or whatever for this soup, but if you're going to try and make a soup like this in a short amount of time, yeah, you're probably going to want to use a better cut of meat. Because I don't have 4 hours or 2 hours for it to just to stew up. So we'll start with some meat that's reasonably tender to start with. Shouldn't take too long. I'm thinking about 45 minutes or so. Total time to get this done.
You know what my favorite dish is that you make? Probably, I don't know, bulgogi, I guess.
Okay, bulgogi. Korean.
If I have to choose one.
Yeah, Korean barbecue, yeah. That's good stuff. I never knew that. That's your favorite, huh?
Yeah, one of them. I got several.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, to see that's in the top, that would be good. That's good to know. Okay. Some nice, decent sized bites of beef. No, I don't worry about flouring it and all that because I'm not trying to make stew. But I will give it a little salt and pepper before I throw it in with the broth. Oh.
Pepper's right here on the table.
Yeah. It's like, wait a minute. All right. A little bit of black pepper. Just a little bit. Okay. Get that in there. That can go away. All right, so far so good. Got another 4 cups here. Just gonna add a little bit at a time. I want to keep the level about where it is, but as it cooks, of course, it's gonna lose volume, whatever, reduce out. Good question. Let's go 20. Totally forgot to start the timer for my barley.
Uh-oh.
So I'm guessing 20 minutes, and if it needs a little longer, well, that's no harm. Okay. Let's start piling on some of the flavor. Couple of bay leaves. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's not do that too much. Hey, if I'm not making a mess somewhere, I'm not actually cooking anything. Right?
Yep, I guess.
A little bit of dry parsley. Got some white pepper. And I'm just gonna kind of let that do its thing for a little while. It's not actually boiling over, even though it sounds like it. Oh boy. All right. Sweep up a little bit. This one isn't too difficult tonight. It's just going to be a kind of a waiting game. I can get us some jalapeno bottle caps for like an appetizer or something if you want.
Sure.
I mean, I still have to cut up lettuce and tomato, but
That ain't gonna take long.
no, I wouldn't imagine it taking very long, but the way I do things, there's no guarantee.
Sure, you can do that.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll do that here in a minute. That way, give us some kind of a little appetizer. Kind of break up the time a little bit.
Sounds good.
I mean, 'cause we're already having a sandwich, right?
Yep.
So, what do you guys think? Should we have some bottle caps for an appetizer instead of doing it all at once? Cram it all into one plate. I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be cramming it in, not any more than a sandwich and some fries. Yeah, I guess so. We'll see. Give this a stir. Smells like soup already. I'm surprised. All right, wait. I'll be right back. I forgot my beverage in the other room, so. So, what are you guys having for your next meal? You see what we're having. How about you guys? Oh. See, we'll have to wait because there's that time delay.
Yep.
And I wonder how long that delay is actually sometimes. You know, sometimes it feels like it's more than a minute or so.
Yep.
You know, and other times it, you know, I don't know. It's just very strange. And you want a little feedback or a reply.
Yep.
And there's that I go to sleep waiting for the reply. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to go to sleep. Not right now, anyway.
So Ralph says, I went to a White Elephant a few weeks ago and got one of those crank-handled graters for $1. Turned out to be a bargain.
Cool. I'm not entirely sure what it is that you described, but I'm glad it was worth it.
Crank-handled grater.
Grater?
Like yours.
Oh.
Close.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Now yeah, okay. I can envision that. Too many dead brain cells, guys. Thicken the brain.
Char wants to know what spices you put in the bottle caps.
So the breading that we make for the bottle caps, yeah, cornflakes, put them through the food processor and break them down as fine as you can. Then paprika, garlic powder, salt, pepper, salt, white pepper. I put in a little black pepper. Kind of heavy on the onion powder, and cayenne. Sometimes I add a little more if I want it, particularly spicy. Otherwise, it's just some. I think that's about it, really. Then I'll throw in a little bit of cornstarch with it as well. That's how I make the breading that we cover our jalapenos with. And I guess now that that's going, what do you think? Is it time? You want me to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
Ralph says, as for what we're having to eat, I haven't had breakfast yet, but we'll be having Mom's homemade muesli?
Yeah, muesli. Yeah, I'm not sure. Muesli? Sounds like something you got to see a doctor for, really.
And Janice says that they're going to Knott's Berry Farm after your stream and review a couple of new items.
Oh, nice.
Chicken pot pie, mac and cheese bread bowl, and broccoli cheese mac and cheese bread bowl.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah, just do me a favor and drop Janice's link up there for me if you can. For those of you that do not know Janice or have not subscribed to her channel, talk about food reviews. She's got a bunch of them.
I don't have.
Won't come up?
No, I don't have a search one. Or a next window to open to do that.
Okay. Well, that's weird.
That's the first time I've seen it like that.
How many do you want? Not a whole lot, huh?
Yeah, not a lot.
Okay, one more.
Yeah, I've seen it like that. That's weird.
I wonder why that is. Well, just minimize that, I guess, and open up another group. Should be able to copy and paste.
That was weird.
Got it now?
Yep.
Okay. All right. We're going to get that link to Janice's channel up there for you. Please give her a check out if you do not already know Janice. Good. Barley's cooking. Base is looking nice. So far I think we're cooking on 8, no, maybe 4.5 cylinders. Whew. It's gonna be good. hot. Hot and a little bit spicy.
That broccoli cheese, mac and cheese bread roll sounds kind of interesting.
It does. They all actually sounded
Yeah.
pretty good. Okay. So as you can see, they fry up pretty quickly.
Yep.
Give you guys a closer look, I suppose. Let me grab a light. See if that helps anything at all. This stupid thing, every time I turn it on, it automatically shuts off. Go ahead, shut off on me. See? What'd I tell you? Stupid light. Maybe it's the operator headspace. What do you
Maybe lift it up. Up. And out a little bit. Then I'll look.
There we go. Jalapeno bottle caps, and they are really nice and crunchy. Lots of nice flavors. I've also added like sage on occasion. Sometimes I've made it with a little bit of that's not what I wanted to do. Now I lost what I was. Oh, I put a little chicken, powdered chicken stock into it on occasion too. Okay, I'll let you grab, and you can take this. I don't know how many you're gonna want. Oh, here, let me. Here. There you go. Does that work okay? Couple more?
Couple more. Thanks.
Yep. Okay. Get that in there. Guess. Yeah, I'll just use this. save a dish. These are. We've tried some of these. I don't know, a few nights ago. They're. Some of them are pretty freaking spicy. Yummy. That one had a little heat to it.
Joshua's here.
Hi, Joshua. Ooh. Happy Saturday. We're having a little appetite. Holy smokes.
Now we'll talk.
Wow. Woo. That was hot. Holy smokes. We're having some jalapeno bottle caps for an appetizer. Not 100% sure that was a good idea.
Wow. Lisa's here. Hi, Colin. This is the old guy from Lisa. How are you doing today?
Hey, Lisa. We're doing good. Hey, wild man. Oh. Got barley cooking over here and got the beef over here. And who knows, in about 10 minutes or so, the two might come together.
Ralph said could try 3 at once. LOL.
Well, I didn't bother to clean them out when we cut it up.
Some of them.
Yeah, yeah. I cleaned out maybe just less than a dozen compared to the huge bag full that we made. So
We need to remember to unplug that fryer.
how about if I unplug it right now?
Okay. Just don't want to forget it. Don't see the light or whatever. Yum.
That's hot. That one wasn't as bad as the first one. Some are definitely hotter than others. Yummy.
Eli says pops off and the count needs their own segment.
Yeah, those two shouldn't be allowed to play together. They don't know how to be nice. That was a lot of fun. It was indeed. All done? Wow.
Yum, those were good.
Want a cup? One more?
No, I'm good.
Just for old time's sake?
I'm good.
Just for old time's sake. I don't suppose you could manage to reach in and grab one of those room. So we picked up a 12 pack of the Starry Cranberry Blizz. Didn't notice it till we got home that it was 0 cal, but it's for 0 cal, I guess it's okay.
I ate some, Ralph. I ate like 6 of them. He said, "You're not going to try any, Mrs. OG?"
Mm-hmm.
I ate some.
She did.
Eli wants to know how the thrashed apple reserves are.
They're running critically low.
Yeah, they are.
We've only got 2 12 packs left. But they've lasted almost a whole year.
Yeah, we had quite a few, so.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're down to the last 2 12 packs. And I'm really reluctant to open either one of them.
Janice says she hasn't found one yet.
Found one. Oh, the Starry.
Maybe, yeah. Just like we can't find the Shirley Temple 7-Up either.
No, we were
Seen
looking
it
for
once
that.
and that was it. Poof, gone.
Yep. And we were into a couple stores that day, so we don't remember which one it was that we saw it. So
But we've been to those and they're not.
since then, yep.
Homer Simpson's here.
Homer, happy Saturday. It is Saturday, right?
It is.
Well,
Oh.
I believe it is Saturday for for those folks in the UK.
Jeff's here.
Jeff, happy Saturday.
Goat.
Yep. Jeff, heard you guys got a couple inches of snow.
Eli says he's been on a cherry 7-Up kick lately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can get that one.
Yep.
But the new cherry Shirley 7-Up Shirley Temple.
Yeah, we can't. We'll find it eventually, maybe.
Yeah.
I heard it's really good.
It's got to be better than some of the other ones that, like last year, the what was it? I think it was maybe Mountain Dew. It came out with the gingerbread one.
Yeah.
That was disgusting.
Yeah, that wasn't very good.
No, it was not. Yeah, thank you for being so nice.
Jeff says 2 feet of snow.
Yep. Yeah, our friend Debbie, she lives on that side, but north of you.
My son and Lyman said they got about 24 inches.
Let's see.
That's in the Eastern Plains.
Let's correct that here. Accidentally shut it off. I don't want to shut it off. Oh, are you kidding me?
What? You shut it off?
Yeah, I guess I did.
Good.
So it needs to cook for a little while longer. Good thing I have some time. Oh boy.
Eli says, did you buy a case of the Beetlejuice apple Fanta?
No. Just a 12 pack. Because I figured, I love apple flavored. When I saw that, it's like, oh man. No, I gave the rest of it away to the neighbor down the road, has grandkids and whatnot. So, yeah. I didn't like that at all. Not even a little bit. I do believe I gave that one a 0 rating.
So.
Yeah.
You don't do that too often.
Yeah. And I wouldn't do it if they didn't make soft drinks that taste like grandma's perfume. That was terrible. Same thing with the other gingerbread thing last year, and who knows what horrible, horrendous, Christmas concoction that they'll come up with this year, but only time will tell.
Turkey dinner.
Yeah, turkey dinner, yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. People would like it. Oh, that's great. I'm being a little sarcastic. I'm sorry. I apologize for the unwarranted sarcasm. Please forgive me. Well, that was a little disappointing.
Well, yeah.
I guess when I wanted to turn it down so that it wouldn't continue to boil over, and I guess I went just a little too low. Oh boy. Ooh. That could have been a drag.
Yeah, it could.
But it wasn't.
That's good.
So the first time we made this, we made mac and cheeses among the things that we made frozen food. And I did it twice. The first time, yeah, I really jacked it up, and I tried to fix it, but it wasn't fixed. When I was getting ready to make the cheese sauce, I let the milk come to a full rolling boil, and yeah, that was a really bad thing to do because it was like cheese sand. Just had a really gritty texture to it. It wasn't good at all. Yuck. So I tried to save it. I put in some cream and a little more cheese, and tried to fix it. But I put them in the tins and I froze them, thinking that maybe, just maybe. And the next day we tried one. No, they were terrible. So I ditched them and cleaned the little tins. I made a fresh batch, and by golly, those are going to be okay.
Lisa said Wild Man is with Tim and Nate today.
Ah. Well, how dare he? That's good. That's good. They're probably having fun filming some stuff, which I've been woefully behind on here this last week or two. Just haven't been doing much in the way of videos at all. It happens.
Eli says horseradish mayo on the BLT.
Yeah, oh, yum. Horseradish mayo. No thanks. No, thank you.
Lisa said yes, they're filming.
Ah. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad that they are. Like I said, I've been behind myself. No apparent reason other than I guess I've just been lazy. You know, I don't know what else to say. You know, sometimes I'll go crazy and I'll film a whole bunch for like a couple of weeks or so, and I'll be on it and continuously kind of editing stuff and whatnot, and then it's like, I don't know. What do I want to film? I ain't got nothing I want to film.
Howard says, any plans to collab with Val again soon?
Oh yeah, we've been talking about doing some, you know, different collabs of sorts. So, you know, it'll happen when it happens. But it's in the works, so to speak.
Yeah. Scott, howdy, Tom and Mrs. Old Guy in the chat.
Well, hello, Scott. Happy Saturday.
Hope you're all doing well. I was able to get off today.
Well, awesome. Glad you're here. All right, so I just put that, like I said, it's just frozen mixed veg in there. Well, I'm glad you're here, Scott. How's your dog? You doing good? Big boy. Looks really nice.
Homer said Janice too.
Say what?
Homer said Janice too, so I don't know if he's meaning you or Val. Doing a collab.
Yeah, it's been forever since Janice and I did a collab. I think the last one I did is when we actually went out to California.
Yep.
I'm thinking that was the last one that we collabed on.
Yep. And Scott also asked any chances of collaborating with Val.
Yeah. We've been talking about it. We got a couple of things up our sleeve. Just need to come together and get her done, so to speak. So.
Jeff said, sorry, I had to edit something real quick.
No problem. No problem. I'm just glad you're here. That's awesome. Probably, I guess you're snowed in and I am so bored. I guess I'll watch Old Guy. Nothing better to do. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. I can remember snowstorms like that many a time over there, getting snowed in at like Christmas or whatever.
Yep.
So
he said he told Ralph he just did a video on Halloween doing ghost hunting.
cool. There's been some kind of paranormal stuff here at our house.
Face the Ace is here.
Face the Ace. Happy Saturday. Welcome in. Welcome in. We got some soup cooking. Just kind of letting it do its soup thing. Barley soup. And here shortly I'll start cooking up some bacon for BLTs. Oh, I love BLTs.
Jeff says I have a Jeep, LOL.
Who said?
Jeff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. We've had a couple of Jeeps over the years,
He says
but
he's
always
glad
a
to be
4x4.
here.
Almost always a 4x4. What?
He said glad to be here, and he said the roads are open today.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. And we saw all the road closures and stuff that in the Denver area there. It's like, wow, you know,
Yeah.
I guess you guys got some.
Eastern Plains.
Yeah, Eastern Plains out to Kansas border and whatnot. Yeah, that's Colorado. Sometimes we get it worse than you guys. Sometimes you get it worse than we do.
Yeah.
Like the other day, it was, I don't know, maybe 40 or so here, and you guys were just getting pounded with snow. So
He said he was ghost hunting in an abandoned mine.
oh, that's cool. Just be careful doing that stuff.
Yeah.
Come on, will ya?
Cooking.
I don't know. Not quick enough is what it's doing. I'll crank the heat here. Like I said, guys, another stove is at least in the sometime in the next year. This one has just about lived its usefulness.
Jeff said Pikes Peak looks beautiful today.
I bet.
Yep.
I bet. It looks nice here too. Just that most of the snow that was here is gone.
Yep.
Everything around us up on the mountainside here and whatnot. Still pretty cold. Still pretty snowy.
And then he says the abandoned mine or the ghosts, LOL.
Both. Both. We've had some weird things happen here too.
Yep, we have.
This house has been here since 1907, so
Going over again.
it's only a little bit. I'm gonna let that slide. Yeah, there's been some weird stuff happen here. A really good one is, it's been, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 Christmases back. Darn thing. There's, okay, in between the side of our house and our garage, back then there was one small gate that would open up from our carport where we could get our coal loaded down into the coal chute for our furnace. So there was that door, and then the garage door, which is right there. Okay. And above the door that goes into the garage, there's a light with a pull string on it. Now, the light had been off. We'd never even turned it on. And this old guy says, "Look, just the light over the garage, the light over the garage door is on." And it was on. And the thing is, there was no way for anybody to get in there. You had to give that string a pretty good tug for the light to work. There was no footprints. There was absolutely nothing.
No.
There was a bunch of snow back there, so footprints would have been easy to see. And the only ones that were there was mine when I went out there to check it out. And I had to give that light a pretty good tug. It's like,
And the car was in front of the garage doors.
yep, car
they
was in
couldn't
front of
get
the
in that
garage
way.
door. Yep, no way for anybody to get in that way. So, very weird stuff.
Yep.
That's just one little thing. There's been other stuff. Okay, this thing gonna quit erupting on me? I hope so. Let's turn that down a little bit. I'm just gonna stand here and watch it for a bit, make sure that it just doesn't keep boiling over. I'm seeing some signs that it's actually looking a little more on the cooked side.
Cool.
So hopefully it won't take too much longer. We'll see. It's okay. I mean, it's soup. Cooking it a little longer isn't going to hurt anything. So.
No. Jeff says I love it.
What's that?
The ghost thing.
Yeah. There's, like I said, we've had some weird experiences here. So maybe one of these days I'll make a little video about it or whatever. Definitely strange goings on. Why? There's goings on over there. Then there's strange ones too. Okay, is that, I didn't turn it off again, did I? Okay. I got just enough so I can actually get it into the soup. Then I'll worry about starting to cook some bacon. Get some toast ready. I think we have just about the world's worst toaster. It really is a crappy thing. I mean, to start with, the cord that it came with extends from the front of the toaster instead of the back. And it's only like that long. I'm serious. It's just a little bitty short cord that is even shorter because you have to turn it so you can actually use it. So crappy thing. It'll toast one half of the bread but not the other half. And then if you run it through 2 cycles of toast, one right after the other, it'll blacken both sides. So I think it's time I break down and spend another $35 on another toaster.
Jeff said that he has a premiere at 4:20 Mountain Time today. Safety meeting, LOL.
Well, Mrs. Old Guy, can you drop a link?
Yep. And then Eli says, when will the cake of the upside down variety have its redemption?
Well, you're pushing it, Eli. You're pushing it. I don't know. I guess I'll put it back on the rotation of dessert requests or dessert things. Okay? And we'll let it get voted in. Watch, I'll put it up there and it'll just overwhelmingly get voted in. Just because. Okay, speaking of stuff, I'm going to go ahead and draw right now. Is that okay with you, Miss Silver?
Adventures with Ghosts link.
All right. Thank you.
He said the video is still uploading.
All right. So next weekend we have. Let me see if I can remember. Wow, I am drawing an absolute blank.
Cheddar broccoli soup.
Cheddar broccoli soup. I remember now. Or that refreshes my memory or helped my recall. Oh, yeah.
Do you know who did it? Who made the request?
Cheddar broccoli soup.
Janice said one fell on the floor.
Uh-oh. Thank you, Janice. I don't remember.
Jessica.
Jessica. Okay, one from Dawn. Hungarian goulash. We did that before. I think we used, it was a recipe, I think, suggested by Tim over at Crazy Food Crew. Oh, it looks a lot better. Almost done. I'll actually give it a bite here in a second.
Scott said, sadly, Teddy has an ulcer on his eye.
Oh.
I'm treating it, but he's going to need surgery December 3rd. I feel so bad for my big guy. I just want him to be healthy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, one of our guy named Griff, a few years ago, he had this big, like, skin tag growing out the side of his eye. And
one on his mouth.
One on each side of his mouth and everything. So it's like, well, we took him in, they got him fixed, and boy, made a big difference.
Yeah.
He was able to eat a lot better, that's for sure. Now I'm starting to get kind of hungry here, you know. I got a soup calling my name. Isn't there a song or a movie or something? Maybe not. Let's see how close to done this is.
Scott said, I'm so glad I got pet insurance. Surgery is not cheap.
Well, you got that right. You have got that 100% right. Very good. Awesome. Where'd my drainer go? There it is. Where is that? Okay. Ha ha! There be barley in the soup. Oh, that looks about right too. Good deal. Now I can start the other part. Let's get some bacon cooking. Put that over there. Leave that on the low heat. All right. Bacon time. Can't do without the bacon time. Okay. Yummy. I'll just cook the package to snack on. Well, I used to. I don't anymore. Good reasons. Alright, one probably is eating a whole pack of bacon. Isn't probably very healthy. Wow. That one was like tissue.
Oh, yeah, I could see that.
Alright.
Scott said, random, Tom, but my friend has a Christmas light company. I went to help them put lights out on a house. Oh my God, this job made the fire department look like the safest place. It was so sketchy.
Well, well,
But you didn't get hurt or
well,
something. for
yeah,
sure,
that's,
but-
yeah, I don't know what to say to that. Did you-
Eli said my favorite food group is bacon.
I think mine, it's like right there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few that are in my favorite food group. Other, can't be, it's not just one. A group implies more than one, so. Okay. It would be easier to name the things that I wouldn't like with bacon. It'd be a lot easier to come up with those than it would be to think up the things that I do like with bacon.
Yeah.
Because that list is really, really long. You know, some of the things that I wouldn't like wrapped with bacon would be pretty obvious anyway. So, and I'm not going to go into any details, so don't ask. Wouldn't be prudent.
Doc said OSHA would have had a heart attack. That's not good. Eli said bacon is also my favorite vegetable.
That's right. Absolutely. It is its own particularly special food group that, you know, I'm glad that I can enjoy. There's a lot of people in this world that never had bacon. I feel sorry for them. I do. Alright, yes. Let's not incinerate them by turning them up too high. I'll get in a hurry, crank it up, then they cook too quick. And they end up burned on one part and still kind of raw on the other. Of course, it would help if I used a burner that fit the pan.
Yep.
It might. The burner that fits the pan, I ain't gonna use it no more. Alright. Well, it shouldn't take too long, guys. Just, you know. It's not like I'm gonna fry up a whole pan, a whole package. As much as I'd like to. If I'm careful and don't cook too many tonight, I can enjoy a bowl of soup and have a BLT tomorrow. So, I guess I've got that going for me.
Eli said some cheese and bacon in burra tacos is next level.
Oh yeah, I bet it is. I mean, the cheese is up, you know, kind of goes without saying, but the bacon, that sounds like a really good idea.
Jeff said bacon milkshakes with real vanilla beans.
That would be good.
That sounds good.
I would have that. It'd be a lot better than the, what was it, the Vienna sausage milkshake.
Yeah.
That was terrible. The Hell Witch wasn't any better. In fact, I would have to say that the Hell Witch, yeah, was worse than that milkshake, and that milkshake was hard. How Wild Man managed to do that, I do not know. Oh wow, that's, that's the fun of these little challenges, Nobody in their right mind would want to eat that. What does that say when I do? That I'm not in my right mind? I'm temporarily insane when I eat things that people wouldn't regularly eat?
Scott says, has somebody made a bacon milkshake?
I'm sure. I'm sure it's been done.
And Jeff says, that sounds like a nasty milkshake.
Well, the Vienna sausage one?
Yeah.
Oh, it was horrendous. There's a video of it if you want to just look up my live streams. We did that one and then followed it by the Halloween Hell Witch sandwich, which really, I mean, the worst thing ever I think would be to have to eat that sandwich and then drink that milkshake with it. That was really bad.
Goat says, yes, he's made one in his kitchen. LOL. Hashtag safety meeting.
It's a lot safer to cook bacon with long sleeves. Ah, I am the great and powerful Oz.
Jeff said bacon goes great with everything.
It does. Like I said, it would be easier for me to name a few things that it doesn't go well with, but nothing would go well with that anyway. So, and I'm like I said, I'm not going to get any. Not going to do that. Won't say what. Just about there. Hope you're alright with that.
Yep.
Coming up to the trail end of it. Yay. I'm hungry and this house is really getting smoky.
Yeah, dude.
You want to open the back door for a minute? Oh. I know it's going to get chilly in here, but got to be able to breathe. Can I? Absolutely.
Might help too.
It might. Wow. Holy smokes.
How high do you have that heat?
Like almost completely off. Now it is totally off. That's why we need a new stove, folks. This thing just has little control. Please don't break the jar. Please don't break the jar. Has anybody ever done that? Try to put something hot like fat in the jar and it breaks it. I always feel like a blacksmith when I do that. I'm just kind of throwing stuff aside. Okay, let's get this away.
Jeff said, old guy and Mrs. Old Guy, you should be able to share the link for my premiere video. It just completed the upload.
Cool. We will definitely do that. Brain is not functioning here. Let's toast some bread.
So, I guess it would be this one right here, Tom.
Let me observe.
The underground mining for the first time. I don't know where premieres go. So.
That's right. I don't know. Okay, right there. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm back. Did you miss me?
There you go.
This over here.
He goes, I appreciate you, my ninjas. He says, yes, I have broken a couple mason jars pouring grease in it.
Oh, yeah.
He said he will email me the link. Is that not the right link, Jeff?
Should be. Guess. Couple of plates. Couple of bowls. We're coming up to eating here pretty quick. That's a really good thing. That's done. You ever notice that? Toast bread to make like BLT or whatever. You lay it down on your counter or on your table or whatever, and you put your butter on it. The side that's down always sogs up or doesn't stay crisp
Yeah.
because of the moisture. So I always stand them up. That way they cool down and they stay toasty.
Scott said, I love the old Al Bundy quote. When Peg asked him, "Did you miss me?" He says, "With every bullet so far."
Yep. And I always like the one at the high school reunion when his friends ask him, "Well, hey Al, how are you staying in such good shape?" "Running from Peg on sex night."
Jeff said the trailer for the video shows the storm that chased me out of the ghost town. LOL.
Ah. And when did you film it? Over this last spring or in the fall or? Got to keep an eye on it. Uh-huh. Know the toaster too well. Got to watch it. Tell you what, I'll let those cool, and I'll make your sandwich. How's that?
Okay.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it unless I get what I need. Not BLT unless there's T.
Guess I'm gonna shut that door down.
Okay.
Clearing out pretty well.
Okey-doke. Okay. Tomato slices. That's better. Okay. A little bit of my mayo. My mayo.
He filmed it on November 3rd,
Okay.
and he filmed the trailer this morning.
I don't normally spread mayo with a spoon, but I am now. Hope you're okay with that. Things got quiet real suddenly. Ooh, did you hear what he's doing? Don't look, Margaret. All right, a little mayo on both sides of the bread. I mean, come on. What kind of place do we live in if people put mayo only on one side? We're moving right along. 1, 2, 3. That's all Mrs. Old Guy ever wants is 3 little half slices. So,
Not a big bacon fan.
not as much of a bacon fan as I am, that's for sure.
Eli says, "Don't forget the horseradish."
Oh, I haven't forgotten. I'm just not going to use it. Let's not get confused. Oh boy.
Jeff wants to know, does anyone like horseradish on their steaks?
I don't like horseradish on anything. I never have liked it. Okay, Mrs. All right. Oh. You're welcome. And let me get you a bowl of soup to go with that. How's that?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Eli says horseradish on prime rib.
Nope. Nah, horseradish on anything for me. I don't know if that can be done.
Show them the soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Without dumping it. There's your sandwich. Oh, here. There's the sandwich. Probably can't see it that well. Huh?
Yeah, back off a little bit. There you go. A little better.
I don't know. Can you see the soup at all?
A little bit. A little bit. No, that's better. Thank you.
Yep. Okay. Guess I'll rinse a spoon off.
That looks good.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it'll taste good too. This is serious work right here. I'm gonna make my sandwich.
Jeff says, yum, yum, get you some.
You got it. And no, I didn't forget it. You gotta have that one piece of bacon to eat by itself. Mm. All right. Here we go. Yay. Beef barley. Let's see if it tastes like beef barley soup or if it just tastes like some crap.
Yum.
Mm-hmm.
Could use a little bit of salt.
I was just going to say that. You could use a little salt. That's okay. That's okay. Adding a little salt and pepper won't hurt a thing.
I went and got that for you.
It's okay. I don't mind.
You need salt.
I do. A little pepper, a little salt. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's good. Barley, I'm surprised, it's actually cooked pretty nice. Because it was steak, the meat's reasonably tender. Mm-hmm. By golly, that passes as soup. Now let's see. Is this going to pass as a BLT?
Lisa says, hey, I got to go, but see you next week.
Who?
Lisa.
Bye, Lisa. Thank you for coming in. Say hi to Wildman. This is delicious. Shouldn't take terribly long to finish up. I just got to whip the egg whites and get them in the oven. Whoa, that was close. What's that?
Who man is here?
Who man? Who man? I don't recognize the name. Have you been here before? Forgive me.
I don't recognize it either.
I'm an old man. I don't remember a lot of stuff, so. Welcome. Where are you from? I mean, you don't need to give me like a street address, just a general locale. And, what brings you here? I'm curious to know.
Wow.
We are enjoying some beef barley soup. Saturday nights is when I cook what you guys request. Next Saturday night will be cheddar broccoli soup. And the following week, what did I just draw? Goulash, Hungarian goulash, coming up in 2 weeks. So, we got desserts to vote on and side dishes to vote on, usually for every week.
In my community page.
Yep. Right now, I'm really digging this soup. Turned out really good.
Good job.
Well, after I get done getting down on this sandwich, it will get just a little bit noisy while I whip up egg whites. So if you're listening with a headset, this is like an early warning. I'll try to remind you guys again, but yeah, it's going to get loud. So if you got a headset on, you might want to turn down your volume or whatever. Nothing like a BLT. Except maybe another BLT. Sorry. I try to talk in between bites. This time I think I was snacking in between bites. Yum. All right. I'll finish this as I'm going. So, if you got headsets on, this is your warning. You might want to slip them off or turn them down or whatever. It's going to get loud for a couple minutes, guys. Sorry about that, but got to whip the whites. Okay.
Jeff said, whip it good.
Yeah. Okay. That was about 2.5 tablespoons of sugar. Just an FYI. All right. Now we'll add the base to this, and I'm just gonna add it a little bit at a time. Fold it in. You know the drill, huh? If you don't know the drill, you're using egg whites whipped up. You don't want to stir it. You just kind of want to fold it. A little bit more. Looking good. So you want to do it like that, a little at a time. All right. Maybe I can get just a little more out.
Scott says, how's the food? I made the mistake of driving by the dog park. Teddy started crying, so I had to stop by for him.
That's okay. So far, it's been really good. The soup was good. Sandwiches, how could a BLT not be good? All right.
Eli says, soufflé is above my pay grade.
Okay, so this just gonna kind of fill these
Dawn's here.
next to each other. Hey, Dawn, happy Saturday. Welcome, welcome. You're in time for dessert.
He says, sorry I tuned in late. I'll watch the replay. Did I receive the email? Did you receive the email I sent a few weeks back?
I
The
didn't.
recipe for turkey breast with cranberry. I never got a reply.
Yeah, no, I didn't, Dawn. I don't know. I did check. I did not see one.
Yep, maybe try sending it again.
Yep. Just oldguyincolorado@gmail.com. Let's finish
Josh
dividing.
says, I hate when I think. I hate when I thinking that I'm ordering turkey club sandwich and I get a BLT.
What's the hate? The fact that you got turkey on your BLT? What'd you put that on there for? Okay. Soufflés into the oven.
John said he'd resend it.
390 degrees. And we're going to set this timer for 12 minutes. I'll give it a quick peek at that time. If it looks good, I'll pull it out. I got a bite left of soup. That
That was good.
that was really yummy. There's plenty enough for lunch tomorrow.
Scott wants to know how Chow and Polly are doing.
They're doing okay. They're doing okay. They really enjoyed their walk this morning. We got a little bit of snow, so just like any other kids, they love playing in it.
Yep.
So it was fun to watch them, and they had a good walk. You know, took them down to their favorite spot.
Yeah.
It was good time. Where we walk them is part of it is an old abandoned dirt road that after I don't know a few hundred yards it turns into more of just a dirt pathway. Yeah, just a bunch of rocks and stuff on it now. You know, it's no longer. That part would have to get some serious work done to be any kind of usable road. But we'd like to take them down as far as we can till it just pretty much disappears, and they have a good time.
Yeah.
Chumley likes to. There's a pretty steep little grade right there, so Chumley will lay on his back and you'll slide down the weeds. Slide down. Polly will jump on them. Oh.
Probably likes chasing the rabbits and stuff, and Chumley likes chasing the lizards and
Grasshoppers, yep. Yeah, lots of little lizards up there. They're only, maybe yay big. I forget what time. Do you remember what they were called?
I don't remember.
But, yeah. Of course, now there's nothing there really much for him as far as grasshoppers and lizards for him to chase. Now, there's still plenty of rabbits for Polly. She has learned to scan the hillside and everywhere in front of her as we're walking, looking for that hint of movement. And then she's off. But most of the time the rabbits run up this hill, and it's a pretty steep hill. And yeah, Polly tries, but she can't run nearly as fast as that rabbit.
Eli says Chum's a funny guy. Oh.
He is. He's a funny boy. When he starts playing and whatnot, he wants Polly to play, he'll be up on our couch and he'll get on his back and he'll start squirming around and get her attention, and she'll start biting at his face, and yeah, they play. I think they're gonna get the cabin fever just like we do. Yeah. They miss going outside, but it's cold. And they can go out when they want, but yeah. It's cold, so it's no fun.
Yep.
Unless there's snow. And even then. 7 minutes. I'm hungry for dessert. I suppose I could get the pow pow, huh? Pow pow. Should have that smaller strainer in here. Didn't think about grabbing it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's in there or if it's in the other drawer.
Right. Perfect. Let's grab a couple of these guys. Yeah, you're definitely not going to want to handle it right out of the oven, that's for sure.
No.
You only make that mistake once. Well, unless you're thick as a brick like me, then it's quite possible to keep making the same horrible mistake over and over and over. Okay. A little powdered sugar for the very top. Keep your spoon.
It's going to make my soufflé taste like beef barley soup.
Is it? Well, let me know how that is.
Okay.
bit of powdered sugar on top there. Five minutes.
Yay.
Oh, not yay. Way yay. Ah. So, Thanksgiving coming up. Couple, 3 weeks. Yeah?
Yeah.
About 3 weeks. No, I'm happy with the holidays. Things have changed a mite from when we had all the young'uns.
Yeah.
And there was a couple times where we had Mrs. Old Guy's family over. It was a pretty big house full of people.
Yeah.
Pretty big house full of people. A lot of fun. That's when it's really fun to cook. For when it's for family, you're doing that. That's a lot of fun. If you're doing it for a restaurant, it's not as fun. Big old Thanksgiving dinners. Now, yeah, just me, Mrs. Old Guy, and we usually ask our friend Junior to come over. So there's been some years where it's just the three of us.
Yeah.
And it ain't worth cooking a whole turkey for three of us, I'll tell you that. The last time we did, the dogs had a lot of turkey. I don't do anything to them, really. I mean, I'll brine it in some orange juice and a little brown sugar, but nothing that's going to be too horrible for a doggy. They had some turkey. So, I don't know. Last year we went to a Golden Corral all-you-could-eat place, right?
Yeah.
That was okay. It was different. It was something different.
Yeah.
But it's impossible to go back there now, which really is a shame.
It is.
Yeah, it closed like a couple of months after that. It's like, ugh.
Jeff said make some turkey and dumplings.
I could. I'm not a real big fan of turkey. I like it okay, but if I'm going to have turkey, I'd really just rather have it on a sandwich as opposed to a dinner. Club sandwich or just a turkey sandwich, smoked turkey. Little mayo, little mustard, some lettuce, tomato. That's how I like my turkey. Oh, good deal. We're down to about 2 minutes. So I can do something other than just run my face. Over here with verbal diarrhea.
He says, LOL, that face.
I know, huh? No. I don't want that. Whatever it was you were about to say. Well, I guess I can't say that. Well, I did say that. It's not that I can't say that. I shouldn't say that. But it's too late because I've already have. And I don't even know where I'm going with this. How's that?
Don says hilarious.
Okay, we got a minute left. All right, a minute 15. I just hope it's enough. I need a reason to shut up. I need a volunteer, so I pick you. 46 seconds.
You'll be okay.
Huh?
You'll be okay.
Am I doing all right? I don't look funny, do I? She had to think about that.
I didn't.
Slide this up so I can get the oven door open all the way. Beep. They look wonderful.
Yeah, it looks delicious.
Little sugar on there. Set that off the bag. Now, let's get it off of here. All right. Before it deflates too much, let's give the guys, let's give folks a look. Stupid light.
This is good.
Yummy. There you go. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. A little soufflé. Jean-Pierre soufflé. All right, guys. Happy dessert. Yum.
Yeah. Jeff said yum.
Mm-hmm. It turned out really nice. And there's really, you saw how I made this. It's not rocket science to make a souffle. And there, if you ever have any like pumpkin pie mix left over, you know how like it may not fit in the pie shell. I've used it and whipped egg white to make a pumpkin souffle,
Yeah.
and it was tremendous.
That was good.
It was really good. There is a video on it.
Jeff said happy, happy.
Ah, yeah, nice warm custardy. Super light and airy. It turned out really well.
Super hot.
Yeah. And I wonder why I keep gaining weight. As he takes another bite of his souffle. I've had some cheese souffles. They're okay, but I much prefer the dessert souffle. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
If you've never tried to make a souffle, really, you should try. It's super, super simple. You don't need to have ramekins. A couple of coffee mugs will work just as well.
Don says, what a great idea with the leftover pumpkin pie mix.
Oh, yeah.
Try it.
It worked great.
Scott says, looks yummy.
Oh, and Dawn, when I did that, after I hit it with powdered sugar, if I remember correctly, I took just a pinch of the pumpkin pie spice and just gave it a quick little sprinkle over the top. And it was my mix. I don't buy pumpkin pie spice ready-made. I've already got all the spices I need.
Jeff said 19 minutes until my premiere. It's only a 13-minute video. Beautiful snowy mountain of the Front Range in Colorado.
Well, I hope I can be there in time. I have to, close everything up and unplug everything, move my computer back into my office and whatnot. But I will be there.
Eli says souffles are intimidating.
Oh, they're
John
not.
says awesome.
If you can whip an egg white, you can make a souffle. Really, you can see. It's just not. If I can make it, you can make it.
Jeff said souffles are great with a little chocolate dusting on the top. That would be good.
Yep. I've made chocolate souffles, just regular ones. Yep. Absolutely. Nothing wrong with a little chocolate. Well, okay. I think I'm going to be done. I appreciate everybody hanging out. I will see you next Saturday when we're doing cheddar broccoli soup.
Yeah.
Yum. And of course, there'll be a decent choice for some side dishes to go with that, along with a dessert. So let's see some folks get on that community page and get some voting done after I get it up, which hopefully will be this evening. In the meantime, though, I'm going to ask everybody to please go out and give back to your community somehow. It's a winter time now. It's starting to get cold. If you have an elderly neighbor that needs a walk shoveled or something like that, get out and give them a hand. All right? I'm going to get out of here. I'll see everybody next Saturday. Goodbye.
Okay. Everybody's saying thanks for the string as well. I used eggnog in my French toast. Great stuff.